All right, everybody, how you doing? It's time for the weekly messages for all my signs. What's up, y'all? Got a couple of you in here. Y'all know the deal, man. If you'd like information on scheduling a personal reading, that's in the description of the video. If you would like information on my Facebook, Instagram, my secondary YouTube channel, any of that good stuff, that's in the description of the video as well. All right? So let's just get right into this. I wanted to do this yesterday, just didn't have the fuel. I was running on fumes. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do this on Monday. They'll be all right. They'll understand. Anyway, Aries. There y'all are. It took you a minute there. I'm like, uh-oh, one person lingered in here. Aries, what's up, dude? Got any Aries people in here? Aries. Aries. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you. Welcome, those of you catching a live for the first time. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Aries, what do we got for Aries this week, universe? What do we got? And yes, I am putting the advice back in here. I didn't do it for the weekend messages, but these will have advice. So, not getting a jumper yet. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into it. 5 shuffles for Aries this week. 1, 2, 3 more. Let me move some stuff real quick here. All right, give me a good little clear reading space here. Ooh, 5 of Cups reversed, that's good. Oh yes, Aries, y'all doing some inner work, aren't you? Doing some inner work here. All right. So I do see communication happening here. You could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I think that the person that you're dealing with here, the Tower is in the reverse. So some of you who are currently involved with this person, I see somebody here attempting to hold things together, all right? Those of you not dealing with this person currently, I do see communication coming here, okay? But I think that you've made up your mind that you're getting over this, okay? This person thinks about you a lot, though. They think about you a lot, and I think this person is really, really, really trying hard, thinking of what way could I possibly make shit right, or could I do, what could I possibly do differently, or how could we ever, you know what I mean? I just see a lot of thought being put into this, a lot of thought, okay? Again, to either fix things and avoid an ending, or possibly reconciliation here. Again, I see communication happening. I don't really know if it's gonna go anywhere though. I don't really know if whoever it is that reaches out here, I think the energy behind it is going to be an attempted reconciliation. I just don't really think it's going to get that far. I don't really think it's going to get that far, okay? Not really, because like I said, with the 2 of Swords reversed, High Priestess, 5 of Cups reversed, this right here is healing energy, which again, at the end of the day, is your choice. I know that's hard to say because we're allowed this window of time to be hurt, but it's your choice at the end of the day. Am I going to roll with the healing process, or am I going to fight against it? I think a lot of you are choosing to roll with it, okay? So again, I'm not really sure if it's going to go anywhere. Whatever communication this person is giving you, it's probably going to be met with something pretty dry and pretty, just not exactly what they had hoped, or you, whoever it is that's doing this, okay? What advice do we have here? Advice for Aries. What advice do we have? All right, the Strength card. Yes, hold back and bite your tongue, Aries. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you what. Do you know how much of a workout that would be for Aries to bite your tongue? Okay. You have something you want to say? Keep it in your damn mouth. Okay. 4 shuffles here. 1, 2. 3 and 4. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. So, it's very important. Do not let independence bite you in the ass. Okay? Mama Bear, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Do not let independence bite you in the ass. Okay? Every last one of us, at some point in time, needs help. Okay? I get it. You want to be as independent as possible. You don't want to lean on nobody. You don't want to need nothing from nobody. I get it. But after a certain point, every last one of us is faced with a situation at one point in time or another where we need to ask for help, or if it's offered, we need to accept it. Okay? Don't ever be too proud to accept help. I did that for the longest time, and it landed me under a bridge, is where it landed me. Y'all know this. Some of you need to get up and travel and change up the scenery. Go look at something different. You know, if you're able to, I know that things are a little bit wonky in the world right now, but if you're able to, say, you know what? I'm going to take a trip just randomly away somewhere. Jeannie, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. And I'm going to go spend a couple of nights in a different city or maybe a different state. Just get up and just go on a little random road trip. All right, we're going to go on a road trip. It's going to take 2 days, and we're going to spend a night in a hotel or maybe camp, take a tent with you, something like that. Just get up and change the scenery around. Some of you, definitely, okay? Also, too, it's very important that you take leaps of faith. If you're going to leap, you better have faith. Okay, if you take a leap of doubt, you just might crack your head on a rock on the way down. If you take a leap of faith, there just may be some hands for you to hop into. You see what I'm saying? All right, Taurus. Got any Taurians up in here? Taurus people. Man, I got energy this morning, boy. Got all good and rested up. Taurus. Taurus, let's get you a jumper. Come on, universe, give me a jumper. I like those better. I like it when a card jumps out before I start the rest of the spread. It doesn't have to, but I like it. I feel like it gives me a point of reference, you know what I mean? Ooh, there we go, the star in the reverse. Some of y'all are dealing with an Aquarius. I'm not sure exactly where I want to go with this just yet, but it does kind of feel like whatever went wrong is to the point now. I think that a lot of you have been really, really struggling to figure this out logically. To logically figure out what went wrong and logically, you know, rationally and reasonably fix things. And it's just not working, is it? The universe will do that to you. Don't ever underestimate the universe's ability to make something happen that makes no sense at all, okay? Tawana, thanks for that super chat, appreciate it. But it's not that it doesn't make any sense, it's just that the level of sense that it makes is way too profound for our little brains to compute, okay? However, though, I think a lot of you have been really trying to figure this out, a resolution, you know, it's just not happening. Not happening. Get 4 shuffles there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, 4 swords reversed, 4 wands, okay. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right, the person you're dealing with, man, dude, I think they're blaming you though. All right, whatever went wrong here, they haven't let go of whatever happened negatively in the past. I feel like with the 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups, both reversed, this is much like, Taurus, it's your fault that I wasted my time. This was all a waste of time and it's all your fault, really. That's the way I see this person viewing this. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I also have Capricorn, specifically Cancer. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with the Chariot energy right here. But it could be anybody though, y'all. I do definitely feel like this person's still watching you with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, that's the outcome resting in the current moment too. Okay, I forgot to say that for Aries, but I don't think communication will open up. I do think that whoever it is that's like silently watching, I just see that continuing really. Okay, while you heal up from this, I'm seeing that you're having good days and bad days, good days and bad days. okay? You're healing one day, then the next day it's not so good, okay? Could have been a third-party situation, especially with the Three of Pentacles and Three of Swords here. Either way, though, I think you all are making more forward movement than you realize. More forward movement than you realize. There are definitely new opportunities available around you, okay? Definitely new opportunities available around you here, okay? The person that you're dealing with, they want to put an end to the bad blood, but I really don't think they've learned their lesson. I really don't. Okay? They want to put an end to any bad blood, but they're still blaming you, and they're still holding a grudge, and they're still pissed off like it's all your fault. So, what are you going to do with that, you know? What are we going to do with that right there? Anywho, advice. What advice do we have? Advice for Taurus. You know what? Let's get some sage in the air. Some herbal incense and sage. There we go. All right, advice for Taurus. One, two, three more. Three more shuffles. The Lover's in the reverse, okay. All right, it's very important to understand. This right here is what will, it's like doing spiritual push-ups, dude. This is what will test your expansion of consciousness, okay? It's very important to understand that this person is one of your best friends on the other side. A very, very close soulmate. One of many, one of thousands, dude. However, from a human perspective, you're not required to dump any of your energy into this connection anymore. You're not. It's a soulmate, though. Now your number one goal is to say, okay, well, what did I learn from this about me? That's your number one goal right now, okay? Not, what did I learn about other people? That's what we always want to do when we say, what did I learn? Well, I bet you could tell me till you're blue in the face what you learned about the person you're dealing with. But if you can't tell me what you learned about yourself, you didn't learn shit. Okay? It's time to open up to and embrace something new. Taurus, people, step outside of that comfort zone. Y'all are the comfort zoniest signs in the whole daggum zodiac. All right? Y'all love that daggum comfort zone. I don't blame you. They're comfy, ain't they? Yeah, but they don't leave room for any growth or any transformation. They really don't. And I don't like that universal law any more than you do. That's just the way it works here on 3D, 4D planet Earth, right? Anyway, Gemini. You got any Geminis in here? Oh, shit. Cards are already trying to flip out for you. Ten of Pentacles reverse. We'll see if it comes back out. If it was meant to be in the reading, it will be in the reading. But I'm going to put it back in the deck for now. Gemini. Gemini. Do we have any gems in here? Jim-jaroo, dude. Anna, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles here. 2 more. Well, Queen of Cups reversed. Some of y'all are dealing with an Aries. All right. Okay. So this is somebody, I think, whoever you're dealing with here, it's hard to say whether or not this came to an end because you do have the Ten of Cups energy here. So this could cover a vast number of different types of connections. Could be a family member for some of you, okay? Could be a husband, a wife. Like not just, oh, this person I'm really interested in. I mean, I guess it could be for some of you if you feel that level of closeness to this person. But whatever this is, this ain't no little mediocre type of connection. Some of you have kids with this person. This is one of those really tightly bound connections, right? So take that how it resonates. But I don't really feel like you want to open up here, okay? This looks to me like there's been a cycle that has been going around for a long, long time here. A very long time. And it's to the point now where you're the one who is taking control. It's like, no. You know what? I'm done being pulled around and this, that, and the third. I'm taking control here. And I think that a lot of you are making a very, very, very stern decision here to, I don't want to say be immature, but it's not immature. What's the word? What am I looking for here? Like, I refuse to open up to you. I refuse to be your emotional punching bag is what I'm seeing here, you know? So I'm just going to put on this cloak of practicality and you know, does that make any sense? I hope I'm wording this right, because that's what I'm seeing here. Because you do have this Emperor energy, 10 of Cups, okay? Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed. So the outcome resting in the current moment here, we're going to talk about the person you're dealing with here in just a second. The outcome resting in the current moment here is, damn it, how did I have these? Like this, okay. Knight of Cups in the reverse, which anybody who does try to come forward is going to be turned down. But I don't really think either of you are really going to try to actually make this work. But I do see communication, okay? I do see communication. I can't tell who it is. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups reverse is going to be turned down, okay? The person you're dealing with, basically I think that you're dealing with somebody who's just so stubborn and so, like, they refuse to change their ways. You know, it could be a Virgo that you're dealing with here. But Four of Swords and the Hermit both reversed. Both reversed. The Four of Swords and the Hermit are both reversed. What does this tell you? This tells me that, number one, I don't like sitting around myself. I don't like sitting alone with my own thoughts. I don't like being by myself. But it also makes me think that, thanks for that super chat, Deviana. Thank you, appreciate it. This also tells me that the things that I need to work on and I need to change, I'm refusing to look at them. King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm refusing to look at them. So I don't really think this person is quite bothered by this like they once were, but it's mainly because I think they're running from the lesson that they were supposed to learn. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So what advice do we have? Advice for Gemini. Advice. Okay, the Hangman. All right, don't make any solid split-second decisions just yet, okay? Especially during this retrograde that we're in right now, okay? I think it's very, very important that we just chill and kind of wait for new doorways of opportunity to open for us. Don't go off and do anything random, arbitrary, or stupid, okay? Let's get 4 shots. 1, 2, 3. And 4. All right, the Hierophant, Queen of Swords reversed. All right. So look, check it out. It's very important that you do not allow nervousness and anxiety. Like, if you're feeling like nervous or scared or irritated, okay, don't speak. Don't speak. If you're feeling like that inner earthquake, you know, especially that one that air signs get, I am one too. I'm not a Gemini, I'm an Aquarius, but I get it. That inner, like, it's not really an earthquake, it's like a windstorm. It's very important that you keep your mouth shut while that's going on. Very, very important. Very, very important. Do not allow fear, anxiety, nervousness, anger, or irritation to influence the words that come out of your mouth. Okay, I hate to sound trendy and cliche and say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. I mean, that's one way to look at it, but I don't like cliches like that. Basically, if you're feeling some type of way, negative, some type of negative way, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut, okay? Just keep it shut. Don't say anything. Don't say anything, okay? Right now, though, I think it's very, very important that you hold on to the faith that everything is going to be just fine, okay? The faith. See, a lot of people don't really understand how powerful faith is, okay? Manifestation doesn't happen without it, okay? Not controlled, conscious manifestation, okay? Arbitrary, unconscious manifestation, hell yeah, that happens all the time. But how do you think How do you think that we create something that we have never had, that we have no evidence that it's ever going to happen? Law of Attraction 101, it depends on a level of faith. Okay? That is fundamental in creation. Conscious, controlled creation. Okay? So don't ever toss faith out the window like it's stupid. All right? Okie dokie, Cancer. Cancerians. I know we got at least one Cancer in here. 600 people showed up. There gotta be a Cancer. There y'all are. What's up, Cancers? How y'all doing? How you doing? Y'all gonna have a good week? I know I am. Here! I say it, and it'll be so. I'm gonna have a good week. I don't care what happens. That's the power right there. 1, 2, oops, and 3 for my Cancers. Queen of Swords reversed. Again. All right, some of y'all are dealing with a fire sign. There's lots of fire energy in here. All right, could be a Pisces. Or an Aries. I have Pisces, Aries, but anybody, could be anybody, y'all. Right now, I'm seeing that you're still pretty pissed off and don't have anything nice to say about this situation or about the person you're dealing with. Not really, okay? This is one of those types of situations, and this happens for you all more than any other sign I've ever seen. Like, I can seriously count how many times I've seen you all. Now, well, I see you stepping into the energy. You're stepping into it, stepping into the energy that would allow you to, if you choose to maintain it, attract true love, which most people do by complete and total accident. Most people, and that process is depicted here in the Suit of Cups in the Tarot, which I find fascinating, but most people manifest true love by accident, and I see you stepping into that energy. A lot of you just don't realize that you're doing it, okay? Like I said, I don't want no drama. I don't want no bullshit. Okay? Don't really have anything nice to say. I'm just kind of tired of this game. I'm releasing myself from this situation. You know what? I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. Most people do this out of frustration, having no idea that what you're actually doing when you say, I'm going to do me, I'm not worried about nobody else, what you're doing is you are closing that void in your inside world, which is the only way it can be done. This void that we're all looking to a lover to fill can only be filled one way, and a lover can't do it. You're the only one that can close that void. And this is how most people do it, accidentally. Get so fed up and frustrated with everybody else's shit, and they say, you know what? I'm gonna do me. I'm not worried about nobody else. I don't have time to play a stupid game anymore. Dude, you're closing that void in your inside world. You're formulating a relationship with yourself, which, if you choose to maintain it, and don't backslide back into this shit, don't backslide. If you choose to maintain it and stay walking on that path, you'll run into your person when you least expect it. That's the way it works here. The person you're dealing with, I do feel like they have a lot that they want to say, and I do see communication coming through. Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, but I feel like there's been a lot more silent watching than anything here, okay? A lot more silent watching. So I don't really think this person wants to keep it to themselves. They want you to know how they feel, but I just don't really think you care, honestly. I don't really think you care. This right here is very powerful, y'all. You have no idea how powerful this is. Again, most people do this by accident, okay? Most people do it by accident. I'm going to formulate that successful relationship with myself. Then all of a sudden, if I maintain that, which we've all stepped into and out of that energy many, many times throughout our lives. But if you maintain it for an extended period of time, that's when your person shows up. And like I tell people who come to me for a personal reading, when you manifest your person, you ain't gonna need to come to me and ask me shit. You're gonna know. Oh, there ain't gonna be a shred of doubt in your mind. The only question you're gonna have at that point will be more likely something to the effect of, oh my God, do I have time for this? This person's gonna rock your world, boy. Do I have time for this? Do I really have time to rearrange my entire life to fit this person in it? That'll be your question. Not, is this person right for me? There ain't gonna be a shred of doubt in your mind when they show up. Anyway though, stay, maintain it. Cancers, maintain it. It's beautiful energy right there. It's beautiful. You have no idea how powerful that is. Let's get 4 shuffles here for your advice. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 8 of Wands reversed. If I was you, I would just block communication from this person, okay? You already know what's gonna happen. If you choose to entertain it, like it's gonna be the same old ping pong game. Come on now, how many times have we played this ping pong game? You already know what the person you're dealing with is gonna say, the type of reaction they're trying to get out of you. It's just gonna be the same old game of fucking ping pong, and it's gonna end up being the same old resolution, the same old argument, the same old fight. You already know. You already know. You already know. You've probably had this conversation a million times. It's not going to change, okay? So if I was you, I would go ahead and block communication. Do the best that you can to have a good time, though. Don't sit around and waller in your anger or waller in your negative emotions. Get out. I don't care if you have to go out and make it happen. Go out and make yourself happy, okay? Make yourself happy. Have fun. Party. Go out and hang out. Go see a movie, something. Whatever you can do, you know? That was powerful. Good messages for my Cancers. But now we must move on to Leo. Leo. Leo, yeah! Yeah! Leo. Okay, oops, 7 of Swords. Uh-oh. All right. Not 100% sure exactly where I want to go with that. I know this is like the most controversial card in the entire tarot. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean something bad. Well, that's any card. Every card has multiple meanings. But some of you, there's a lot of dishonesty and a lot of sneaky, shady shit going on between you and this person here, and a lot of secrets and lies. Others of you, you're just not telling anybody your next move. Okay, you're planning and plotting like maybe an escape, maybe to get away from a situation, or maybe something big. Maybe you got like this big business idea or something, and you're not telling nobody. You're kind of like planning and keeping it to yourself. Oh, 3 shuffles here. 3 shuffles for Leo. 1, 2, and 3. King of Cups reversed. The 6 of Wands. All right. Ooh, 9 of Cups. Yes. All right. So the person you're dealing with here could be an Aquarius. I have just Aquarius, basically. It's the only specific sign that I have on the table here. But I feel like the person you're dealing with here is really not cool with this. They're like, I just feel like they're just really, it's not you. This is the type of energy right here, Magician and the 5 of Cups, that it's not you. It may be directed at you when you're dealing with this person. It may seem like it's all about you, but I think this person right here, if you're manifesting with this type of energy, this is the energy like that's going on deep down in your heart, and you're manifesting with that, you're gonna manifest a pool of doo-doo no matter where you go, okay? And it's just every single person that this person comes in contact with, it seems like it's directed at them, right? It seems like this is all about you. No, not really. You're just one of many people who either already has or will have the same kind of encounter with me here, okay? That's what I'm seeing about the person that you're dealing with here, but this taught you a lot, Leo. Look, what did I just tell Cancer, who had this energy right here? This taught you a lot. I think that you're very aware. Okay, 9 of Wands reversed. You're very aware that this taught you. If you choose to look at it, I just got done doing a reading before I came on here and told the person, success is a mentality. It's a mentality, okay? Success is not the things in your outside world. It's not your job. It's not your money. It's not your relationship. It's not how nice your house and your cars are and all this stuff. Success is a mentality. All those other things are byproducts of that mentality. I think you know this, or at least you're learning this. Those of you who didn't know that, it's starting to become clear now, isn't it? You're starting to understand, oh, success has nothing to do with what's in my outside world. It has everything to do with my mindset and the way I look at life. the way I choose to perceive challenges and obstacles. Okay? And I think a lot of you are stepping into that energy and really, really understanding that. Okay? And similar to Cancer. But right now, I still see you kind of pissed off, though. Okay? I still see you a little bit angry and irritated with the King of Cups in the reverse. Not really wanting to open up and be emotional to anybody right now. So as far as your emotions go, there's still a little bit of growth happening here as far as your emotions. But I do think that it's on a good track. Okay, everything is on a very good track. Not really seeing the Devil reversed. Okay, so I see this as more a period of healing right now than anything. Not really seeing anything new come in. No, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Not really seeing anything new come in right now. So I would recommend that if nothing is actually making its way towards you, I wouldn't go out and fight for it. I wouldn't go out and push for it, okay? I wouldn't. Right now, and I tell this to most people that come to me, your number one goal right now is healing. Healing. What advice do we have? Advice for Leo. Advice. 3 more shuffles for Leo's advice. Ten of Cups reversed, okay. So that 9 of Cups that just came up for you, that last spread right there, that right there is your goal, okay? Remember, I've said this a million times, so forgive me for those of you who have heard me say this, but I know there's always new faces in here that need to hear this information. The goal is not the relationship, okay? We're all after the same thing. Believe it or not, we're not after a relationship. We're after what we think the relationship is going to do for us. Fill this empty void. We're all after the void being filled. That's what we're all after, okay? Nothing out here is going to make that happen for you. It's not. Again, whatever it is that you're after, I don't care if it's money, I don't care if it's that perfect relationship, I don't care if it's a job that you love, anything that you're after, you have to understand that it's not going to do this thing for you. It's not going to fill this empty void. I'm not preaching bad about those things. Oh man, I love money. I love romance and relationships and all, and love and all that good stuff. But we can't look to those things to fix our problem for us because they won't. They will not, okay? They will not. So we need to rearrange our priority list just a little bit, and say, okay, what is it that I really want? Do I really want a relationship, or is what I'm really after is to feel happy, whole, complete, worthy, loved, appreciated? What am I really after? What I'm really after is to feel fulfilled. Why am I looking to the outside world to solve an inside problem? Just take a look at your priority list, okay? And it is not necessary, even though, just like I told, I believe, was it Taurus? I don't know, one of those signs back there. This person was a very near and dear soul mate, but you are not required from a human perspective to dump a bunch of your energy into it, okay? Your number one goal right now is figuring out what you learned about yourself. And once you figure that out, it'll be time for the next cycle, the next chapter, all right? All righty, Virgo. Virgo, dude. Virgo. Got any Virgos in here? Virgo. Okay, so I'm gonna do something for my Virgos here. I'm gonna save my cards real quick. They feel a little bit sticky, a little bit tired. Here we go. I know you all want this done perfect, right? Alrighty. So let's just get a little cleanse. They're feeling a little bit sticky and a little bit tired. They're like, I'm tired, boss. Can I take a break? No, not yet. Not yet. Come on. Ooh, the High Priestess fell out on that one right there. Sweet. I dig that. All right, I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time on that. All right, they took a little sage bath there. Took a little old sage bath. Virgo, what's up with y'all? Let's get 4 shuffles for Virgo. NJ, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Virgo. King of Cups reversed for you too. Okay. All right, I see communication happening here. All right, I think that you really feel like things are moving slow as hell, man. It's hard to say with the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands reversed. I see a little bit of communication, but I think communication is just really off, okay, and not consistent, okay? Oh, Livia, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. I just see, it looks to me like there's probably more silent watching than there is actual communication. Or it could just be a bit of a mixture of the two, but I'm just feeling like communication between you and this person is very piss poor. I see an apology wanting to come through though, but I don't really know if it's going to be accepted. I really don't. I think the person that you're dealing with here, man, there's so much wishy-washy energy in here, dude. Why is everything so back and forth? Good Lord, man. Everything is back and forth. Everything is up and down and back and forth, okay? You got Page of Swords upright, Page of Wands reversed. Okay, you have 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands reversed. I don't get it. Like, everything is back and forth. I don't really think you're going to open up, though. I really don't. I see an apology wanting to come through here. So there's a very good chance that somebody's going to come through here and apologize, but I don't really know if it's going to be accepted because this is the outcome resting in the current moment here. Okay, King of Cups reversed, 4 of Pentacles. I don't really see you wanting to open up. Not really. And the person you're dealing with, I feel like there's... How do you explain this right here? How do you explain this, man? Man, this is putting my brain through the taffy puller. I ain't gonna lie. It could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, but at any rate, right now, I think this person does want to clear the air. They do want to put an end to the bad blood right here, but I just don't really know if you're buying it. I don't really know if you are accepting anything from this person right here. I still see you really not wanting to open up and really not believing anything that comes out of their mouth. Is what I'm seeing here. Not trusting this person at all. Oh, my Virgo. Hooey, shooey, dooey, Louie. Okay, well, what advice do we have? Advice. Advice for Virgo. 821 of you watching now. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. Advice for Virgo. What advice do we have? Let's get 5 shuffles here for the advice. 1, 2, 3 more. This right here is the meat and taters of any reading that I give, the advice. Boom, 7 of Swords. You know you can't trust this person. You know you can't, okay? The Emperor reversed. All right, you know you can't trust this person right here. If I was you, I would put my eyes forward. Especially if this is a past person you're dealing with, which this feels like a lot of past energy right here. Forward. If you're still like locked in that cycle of trying to figure this person out or trying to figure out their motives or, you know, anything like that, dude, just stop, okay? And people come to me all the time for this in personal readings, you know, about wanting to dig up all this information that doesn't fucking matter, dude. Like what happened in the past, what this person's motives are, this and that and this and that. Man, we are wasting so much time trying to analytically figure this shit out. Okay, and I have Moon and Rising in Virgo. I totally understand the energy. We're wasting too much time trying to like overthink it and figure it out. It's not going to work. Okay, Eben Alexander, one of my favorite people in the spiritual community, okay? He's a neurosurgeon. He's a neurosurgeon who had a near-death experience, right? And he taught neurosurgery at Harvard Medical School for like 15 years. Anyway, he says something to the effect of, we would probably be safe in assuming that a human is a bit better off than a chimpanzee at trying to come up with a theory of everything, but not very much. So don't let it go to your head. This little analytical thinking brain can't really figure out very much. It's not as smart as we think it is, okay? So you already know you can't trust this person. Don't try to figure it out. Doesn't matter what lies they told you. Doesn't matter how many people they cheated on you with. Doesn't matter. Deuces. Bye. Forward. Forward. What did I learn about myself from this situation here? And how can I use that to make my next relationship better? It's the only thing that we need to be focused on right now, okay? All right, Libra. Libra, what's up, y'all? 842 of you in here. Decent little group. Starting to get my group back up there again, ain't I? That's cool. That's cool. All right, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Libra, what's up? What's up with my Libra? We're in Libra season now, are we not? Or do we still have another couple days for that? I forget. 1, 2, 3 more shuffles here. 3 more for Libra. 23rd. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute, Libra's on the 23rd, isn't it? Boom! Knight of Pentacles. Dude, wasn't that your all's overall energy last time? Seems like it was. Seems like it was. Or one of the, either last time or the time before that was the same overall energy. Knight of Pentacles. 9 of Cups reversed though, Libra. Okay. There's a couple other signs that are stepping into this energy right here. This is what we need to work on, okay? Not this. You're not lonely. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not lonely. Don't tell the universe that you're lonely, because the only thing the universe is going to say is, oh, okay, well, Libra wants some lonely. Here, let's give Libra some more lonely. So that's the way it works, dude. That's the way it works. And you have to practice by affirming whatever it is. And when you affirm, don't think that you're speaking to some external entity out there. Ed, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Don't think you're affirming to some external entity out there. You're rewiring your subconscious mind to think that way by itself. Is what you're doing when you affirm. Okay? Anyway, though, I feel like you're a little bit drained right now. There are new doorways of opportunity. I think there's a new doorway of opportunity coming open for you here. Could be financial for some of you. Either way, though, with that Knight of Pentacles and the Strength in the reverse, I feel like you're just so drained from what you've been through in the past, so emotionally and just kind of psychologically drained that I really see you just taking a step back like, pros and cons, flippy floppy, pros and cons, flippy floppy. I think that this new opportunity, though, has a lot of potential for success, though. A lot of potential for success, okay? This could be an earth sign that you're dealing with here. But I do think that whoever it is that you're dealing with here, the Hierophant and the 6 of Wands, there's potential. But isn't that the way it goes, though? Isn't that the way it goes? Whenever something good comes through, we get scared and we back away. Because we were always so quick to dive head first into the bullshit. You know, so that by the time something good comes through, we're like, whoa, I don't know. Last time I did this, my whole world was flipped upside down. You know what I mean? That type of energy there. So the outcome resting in the current moment, I think that most of you are probably going to pass on this, and not maybe necessarily pass on this, but focus more on your healing and let it pass you by. You know, there's kind of a difference. I don't think you're going to necessarily pass, but I do think that you are going to let it pass you by as you focus on healing. Okay. Okie dokie, that's interesting. Did not expect that. But let's see what advice we have here. Maybe it'll give us something different to focus on and look at. What advice do we have? Advice for Libra. The Strength card. Okay, all right. So maybe you all are right in doing that and putting your healing and getting your strength back as your number one priority. Okay, okay. Well done, Libra. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. See, a lot of people don't really understand that in manifestation, in law of attraction, Gina, thanks for that super chat. It's not what you say yes to, but what you say no to. Once you start turning things down, that's when they start chasing you. Think about that. Think about it. The Judgment, yes. Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, you're very right. 10 of Wands reversed. Same thing as in the last spread, okay? You are very right in, it's not necessary, I'm not saying let it pass you by or pass up on this, but if you put your healing as your number one priority, okay? Returning back to homeostasis, if it passes you by, then okay, whatever. It will come back around. It will come back around. Or actually, you know what, more often than not, something better comes back around. When you get to that point, where this thing is being offered to you, but you're just like, oh man, that sounds so awesome, but I just don't trust myself. I don't think I'm all the way there mentally. I don't think I'm all the way there emotionally, you know? The people who go ahead and jump into that usually will end up either screwing it up or just settling for mediocrity, right? But if you say, no, I just can't right now. I can't right now. And you stand in your truth and in your integrity and put your healing and your own psychological, emotional, and spiritual well-being as your number one priority, it'll come back around. It'll be better than anything you've ever imagined. It'll be 100 times better than that opportunity you passed up. You best believe it. So you're doing good. You're doing good, okay? Don't second guess yourself. You're doing just fine. Keep doing what you're doing. Anyway, Scorpio. What's up with my Scorpio? 893. Man, a nice little group of y'all tuned in this morning. Cool. Well, it's morning time here, wherever it is where you're from. Almost 900 of you tuned in. That's cool, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I knew it was going to take a little bit to get my live audience built back up again because I stopped doing this for so long. I remember back in the day when I used to, every single live I would have anywhere from 1,100, you know what I'm saying, 1,000, 900, something like that. And then I quit doing this for months and months and months, and then come back in and I got to work with a little bitty audience again. I was like, it's going to take some time to build that back up. Appreciate y'all for tuning in though. Thank y'all so much. Let's get 3 more shuffles for Scorpio. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Boom! 5 of Wands reversed. Okay. Oop, the Death card. There you go. All right. All right. Wow. Okay. So some of you are dealing with somebody who is at a distance from you. That Lovers card right there, I've been saying this more here recently. Some of you, and again, this is not all of you, some of you are dealing with a twin flame, okay? Some of you. But not everybody is playing the twin flame game, and if you're not, don't worry about it, okay? But some of you are dealing with a twin flame. But whether it's a twin flame or not, even if it's not a twin flame, this is still one of those connections that is so insanely intense. So insanely intense. And I do feel like it's getting to the point now where I think you've probably, if this is a person you're currently involved with, I think you've probably been planning your getaway for some time. If this is somebody that you're not currently involved with, I think that there's just this incomplete cycle between the two of you. And you just know, you intuitively know that there's some other bullshit laying underneath of what you've been seeing. And it's just been driving you nuts. It's just been driving you nuts, okay? It's just been driving you absolutely insane. The person that you're dealing with is very troubled by this, okay? Very, very troubled by this. I think that the connection is so intense that they don't really know what to do with it. They don't really know whether or not to get over it, or whether or not they missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime, or, you know what I mean? I just feel like the person that you're dealing with here is really, really shaken about by the intensity of this connection. And like with most people, okay, well, with a connection that I don't really feel that intensely, you know, one thing leads to another, things go sour, okay, you go that way, I go this way. But this one here isn't that simple. It's not that simple. Your energy is stuck to them. And theirs is stuck to you too. Y'all are both still very, very, very attached. I mean, I don't care if you're on the West Coast, they're on the East Coast. I don't care. You're still very, very much attached to this. Okay? Especially those of you who are dealing with somebody that you're actually involved with. But with this Eight of Wands right there, that I kind of feel like for most of you, you're not. Okay? Laura, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Either way, though, I do feel like somebody wants to clear the air and come out of conflict here. Others of you, this person's going to attempt it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, man. More brain in the taffy puller shit right here. Yes, I do think that somebody is going to end up reaching out and trying to basically put an end to the bad blood. There's a Seven of Swords again. There's just too much sneaky, shady shit between the two of y'all. One, the other, or both of you is just not being 100% honest with the other. There's a lot of secrets being kept, you know. So, what advice do we have? God damn, Scorpio, what the hell are y'all got going on, man? One of the most intense Scorpio readings I've ever read. One of the most intense ones I've ever read. Wow. Let's get 5 shuffles for Scorpio's advice. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Okay, Queen of Swords. It's very important, Scorpio, that you do not allow your emotions to make all of the decisions, okay? Now, I'm most certainly not one of those people who says don't let emotions make decisions for you ever, okay? Dorothy, thanks for that super chat. But it's very important. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place to use your emotional mind, and there's a time and a place to use your logical mind. Every last one of us has both. Yes, we can very easily tend to swing more to one side than the other. Like some of us are more logical than we are emotional. Others of us are more emotional than we are logical. But you still have the responsibility to identify when is the right time and place to be emotional and when's the right time and place to be logical and rational, okay? You don't want to say that one's better than the other. It seems like everybody wants to fucking do that. Oh no, logic is bad, throw logic out the window, blah, 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 blah. No, and other people are like, oh no, emotions are bad. Don't ever do anything with your emotions. Don't think with your emotions, blah, 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 blah. No. You need your logical mind and your emotional mind to become friends. They're a team, okay? They're a team. So, it's very important too that you look back on your past. Now, this is the hard part. This is another thing that will really stretch the boundaries of your consciousness and of your spiritual abilities, is to be able to figure out how to, with your ability to transmute energy, with your ability as a powerful creator to transmute energy. How can I look back on the past, regardless of how bad this thing was that happened in the past? How can I look back on it and transmute it into fuel that will help me in the future? How do I look back on the past and be thankful for it? That doesn't mean I look back and I just agree with everything bad that happened. That doesn't mean that I look back and all of a sudden really, really bad things that happened, like if somebody did something really wrong, that I'm just okay with it and cool with it. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, how do I look back on that experience, on that chapter of my life, and figure out how to be completely and totally thankful for and in love with it, because it is what brought me to where I am today. It is what taught me some of the most important lessons that I've ever learned in my life. That's the goal. That's the goal. Do not look back with regret or anger. Look back with a warm heart. Thank you, universe, for giving me that awesome learning experience, dude, because I wouldn't be as wise as I am today without it. Thank you. That's the goal. All righty, Sagittarius. Do we got any Saggies in here? 930 of you. Boy, if there ain't one Sagittarius out of 930 people, I'm gonna poop my pants. I'm just playing with you. I know there's at least one of you in here. What's up, Saggy? How y'all doing? Okay, the Hierophant in the reverse. All right, so one, the other, or both of you is a bit of a commitment phobe. Okay, let's get 5 shuffles here. 1. Could be dealing with a Taurus too, by the way. 2. 3 more shuffles. 3 more. Page of Pentacles reversed. 4 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Okay, definitely communication coming in here. Some of y'all are dealing with an Aries. Okay. But I do think that you're transitioning on from this right here. Okay, this is definitely something from your past. But I feel like this feels like one of those types of things that at one point in time was a cycle. And the biggest thing that I see right here is finally a refusal to keep that cycle going. Okay, the 8 of Swords right here, I still think that there are some truths and some facts and some red flags that are a little bit hard for you to accept right now. Okay, and that's cool, whatever. But I do think that the biggest difference here between, like, basically I see you now and you from the past, okay? And right now you made a final decision right now. And I think that is any communication that does come in right here. I think that the person you're dealing with, let me just go ahead and say this real quick. I think the person you're dealing with is kind of the manipulative, cocky type of person too, okay? So pretty much no matter what happened, no matter how much you tell this person they're in the wrong, you could probably have Jesus himself come down, sign, stamp it, and seal it and say, look, you fucked up, right? They still ain't gonna listen to it, okay? Because I see a lot of manipulation here. There was a lot of manipulation in the past, all right? But at least new doorways are opening up for you, and I think you're going for them. I definitely see you taking leaps of faith, but I think that this transition that you're in right now is a little bit harder than it needs to be because there's still a lot of truths and red flags and facts that you've swept under the rug for so long that, yep, see, I see communication coming in. Some of y'all are dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, but right now I feel like there's a lot of logic that you're trying to add to this situation. You're just having a very difficult time doing it. But I see communication coming in right here. I do definitely see somebody interested in somebody wanting to talk to you, but it looks like you're ignoring it. You're ignoring it. Okay, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Okay, definitely somebody interested here, for sure. Page of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Swords. So now if I'm the one on the other end of this, it's like, okay, well, are they really not interested or are they just oblivious? Are they ignoring me or do they just really not understand that I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like, I think that you have whoever this is new wanting to come in here or whatever this new communication is right here. It's really hard to say whether or not you're intentionally ignoring it or you're just wrapped up in other things, you know? Man. Another confusing reading. You and Scorpio. Scorpio's was worse though, I ain't gonna lie. What advice do we have? This is the meat and potatoes of the reading. That's why whenever the readings get too confusing, I just jump straight to the advice, because this is the important part anyway. This is the important part anyway. I give advice because most other readers out there, I don't know what every other reader's doing out there. Honestly, I don't watch readers anymore. But most other readers out there have no idea how many timelines we can read for. Okay, that first spread, all that is the little skinny linear timeline that we're looking at right now. This right here, though, is how much control and power you actually have to go down whatever fucking timeline you want. All right? Thanks for that super chat. How do you say your name? Sistina? I hope I said that right. Thank you. 3 more shuffles for Saggy's advice. 1, 2, and 3. All right, the star in the reverse. Do not try to figure this out logically, okay? Oh, Eight of Swords reverse. See, it was in the upright in the last spread. It's in the reverse is your advice. Do not ignore the truths and the facts, okay? Especially if they're internal truths and facts, okay? Especially because it's one thing to ignore things about other people, but it's a totally different thing to ignore your own red flags, okay? Because every last one of us has them. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. Every last one of us has red flags going off in us, about us, at all times, okay? Most of us. New communication coming in. Don't ignore it. Whatever that was, just take it however it resonates. Whatever that was that you are ignoring. There's some of you that it's everything, okay? You're ignoring things about yourself. You're ignoring things about other people. But I do feel like right now the most important thing that you could do is at the end of the day, take accountability for your own emotional state with the Queen of Cups here, okay? Do not give your outside world that much power over your inside world. That's tough. That's tough and that's tricky. But as long as you're putting forth the effort, the universe will respond and reward you accordingly, okay? All right. Man, powerful readings, y'all. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to have to throw some more sage in the air. Oh, man. Between, let's see, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo. Man, there were some really intense readings here. We only got 3 more though, y'all, 3 more. We still have 900 people tuned in. I greatly appreciate y'all. We got 3 more, 3 more. I gotta get some sage in the air right now though. Yeah, big old thick cloud, there we go. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how it's done right there, right there. And yes, I burned my sage in a singing bowl. I'm weird. I don't care. Works for me. I'm a big old ass stick there though. There's we get our sage at the mall, at the Galleria at Sunset here in Vegas. There's this cool little stand where they sell like crystals and sage and stuff like that. So awesome. And they sell these huge sage sticks with rose petals and sweetgrass and stuff in them. So I gotta have a big old bowl for that. Big old bowl for that. Anyway, Capricorn, what's up, y'all? Got any Caparoos in here? Caparoos, dude, Caparoos, dude. Let's get 5 shuffles here for Capricorn. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. All right, the Fool in the reverse. 3 of Cups. This could have been a third-party situation y'all were dealing with. All right. So, cool. This is good, though. See, I feel like some of you, I think a lot of you have been doing this, but I think some of you here with this Wheel of Fortune right here in the upright are dealing with something that at one point in time, for some of you, it was a cycle that looped around many, many times. Others of you, this was something that would have turned into a cycle. Either way, whether it actually turned into a cycle for some of you or for others of you, whether it would have become a cycle, you jammed a stick in the wheel, didn't you? That's good. That's good. That's good. You jammed a stick in that wheel and brought it to a stop. Okay? I don't know. See, when I was a kid, I grew up in the 90s. I always had this image in my head of somebody riding a bike down the street and you just jam a stick in the wheel and, you know, that's what you have to do to a cycle to get that wheel stop spinning sometimes, you know? I think you're kind of taking the ignore approach, like I'm just going to pretend that never happened, or I'm going to pretend I don't know that person, or if that person ever tries to reach out and talk to me, I'm just going to act like I don't know them, you know, or something like that. I'm just seeing this really strong kind of cold shoulder approach that you're taking to this situation, but you genuinely are losing interest, okay? Genuinely. More and more and more as the days go by. It could be a Libra that you're dealing with here, But I think this person wants equal give and take. They want their version of it. They want their version of it. Equal give and take is a lot harder than it sounds, isn't it? Oh, it's a lot harder than it sounds. We all say we want equal give and take, but then when it all comes down to it, it's tough. It's challenging. Sounds cute on paper. It's one of the many, many things that sound cute. And I guarantee you almost every last one of you out there will say that you are capable of equal give and take and that you want it. But how many of you, when you're put in that position, actually are you know what I mean? It's challenging. It's tough. It's tough. So that's what I'm seeing with this person right here. But they do definitely feel like the cycle between the two of you is complete. I do think this was a karmic cycle that is complete anyway. Okay? The cycle is complete. With the High Priestess being the overall energy down here, I think a lot of you are actually going to make the choice to positively change as a result of this situation, which most people don't. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm actually going to choose to transmute myself in a positive way as a result of what I experienced here. That's badass, y'all. That's badass. That is a very, very good decision. Very good decision with the Chariot and the Moon card. Okay, again, a lot of you are going through a very, very insane period of gestation and changes, but you completed a cycle. You completed a cycle. You have been actually putting forth your due diligence to energetically release from it and see what you've learned from it. And it's paying off. It's paying off. It's paying off big time for a lot of it. What advice do we have? Not seeing anything new coming in right now, but I don't care. Y'all don't know. Like a lot of y'all, oh man, I want to go see if anybody new is coming in or whatever. And a lot of times you don't realize it. That's not the important thing here, y'all. That's not the important thing. The important thing is to heal and become a higher vibrational version of yourself first. And then we'll worry about somebody new coming in. People come to me and ask me sometimes, how do I attract a partner that is aligned with my highest self? And I said, well, are you aligned with your highest self? Are you? That's your number one goal. Because if you're not at your highest self, what the hell makes you think another person is going to align with your highest self when you're not there, you know? I mean, I'm not going to, that's just, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of us need to understand that the relationship, the manifestation of whatever it is that you want, that will come after you heal your inside world. That's the number one goal. And a lot of you are doing that, and that's badass. Let's get 2 more shuffles here for your advice. 1 and 2. Boom! 5 of Pentacles, the Lover's card, 7 of Wands, okay. All right, so do not play the victim, okay? And I know that sounds kind of harsh and kind of mean. I do not mean to downplay anything that anybody has experienced, but at the end of the day, you are the one who has the ability to assign a meaning to everything that you experience in life. You're the one that does that, okay? So if something happens to you, which again, I'm not saying that things don't happen, okay? You have the ability to say, okay, did this happen to me or did this happen for me? Did this happen to me or did this happen for me? Whichever one you choose to believe is what will manifest. Whichever one you choose to believe, you're right. I tell people that sometimes when they come to me for personal readings, or even you right now, watching this video. Your perception, you have the ability to say, dude, that advice that Rich has given me is the most amazing thing I've ever heard in my life. And you can take it and you can transform your whole world with it. Or you can say, Rich is a fucking idiot. That was the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. People do, all day, every day. Then that's your right if you choose to do that. And you can go off and just keep experiencing more bullshit. Whichever one you choose to believe, you're right. Whichever one, you're the one that does it with your perception. Whichever one, whether or not you choose to believe that the words that come out of my mouth can help you change your life, or if it's just the stupidest thing you've ever heard, and you're gonna go, whichever one you choose to believe, you're right. That will manifest for you, okay? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when it comes to any challenge that you experience in life. You're the one that assigns a meaning to it, nobody else. You assign a meaning to every bit of information that enters into your mind and every experience that you have, okay? Oh, and that's the key to success. That's the key to success. As long as you understand that, Nobody's stopping you from reaching the top of the mountain. Nobody. Nobody. All right, Aquarius. Do we got any Aquarians in here? Still got somewhere been floating up and down from the 900 mark of people. Up and down and up and down and up and down. But still, there's plenty of room in here for one Aquarius, though, right? Mahogany Girl, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Aquarius. Do. Speaking of the water bearer, Aquarius. 5 shuffles here for Aquarius. 1, 2, 3. 2 more for Aquarius. Ace of Swords reverse. Could be another air sign that you're dealing with here. Okay. All right. So I see new things coming and old things ending. Ooh! 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 You're the first sign of the entire video today to get these 2 cards. So, however, I do see this though. I do see this. As some of you are already involved with somebody, some of you have something new coming in. Take it how it resonates. It could be a Taurus. Taurus is the only sign I specifically have here. But right now, like I said, I think there's something from the past here. Okay, old things coming to an end, new things beginning. Okay, whatever this is new coming in here, those of you who actually, you're afraid to take a leap of faith though, is the thing. Who was that back there? Libra? Some of you, it's not the same cards, but it's kind of a similar energy. I don't know. I don't know. The last time this happened, you know what I'm saying? It was some bullshit. That's one of our worst habits as humans. We take our past and project it into the future and keep experiencing the same things over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And that's how we pretty much create our belief systems as to what we think we know, right? It's very creative. It can be uncreated if you choose to. I don't have time to dig up that rabbit hole right now, but I do see this communication coming in right here, and I think the person you're dealing with, they're kind of walking, I think y'all are both kind of like walking on eggshells here, okay? And this has to do with things from the past. This has to do with old things from the past. You and whoever this is, new. The outcome resting in the current moment, I think, is going to be incredibly successful, okay, between you and whoever this is, whatever this new thing is coming through here, okay? Whatever this is, the outcome looks insanely successful. But for some of you, see, we're all one, it's just potential energy. This is just potential energy. Every last one of us is one decision away from either passing on it or letting it pass me by or screwing it up, you know, and your reluctance, you and the person you're dealing with, the reluctance here, okay, the lack of faith, just because of what? Because of what happened in the past? That's why you have no faith? Come on now. We're more creative than that. Much more creative than that. So, well, this is the outcome card though, so, but this right here could easily screw it up. Easily screw it up. This could easily screw it up. So, let's go ahead and look at the advice though. Let's look at the advice. Advice for Aquarius. Advice. For Aquarius this week. I am so slam booked today, y'all. I want to be able to get to the October readings, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that today. Maybe tomorrow. I'm sitting here looking at my stack of personal readings I got to get to after I'm done with this. All right. Let's get 5 shuffles for Aquarius advice. 1, 2, 3 more shuffles. Two of Cups. Dude, don't let this pass you by. Don't let this pass you by, okay? Something new coming in, take it, okay? Just change your approach. Do it differently this time than you did last time, okay? Maybe open up a little bit more, okay? Especially you Aquarius dudes out there, all right? Y'all are horrible with that reputation. I mean, Aquarius women, y'all are a little bit weird too, but especially my Aquarius dudes out there, come on now. Y'all have the worst reputation for not wanting to open up. Well, maybe you ought to try. What, somebody break your heart when you was 15? Well, boo fucking who, all right? We're adults now. Try it. It might work out for you, okay? Pay attention to how you come across when you communicate. Okay, those of you new to my channel, I'm an Aquarius too, okay? That's why I'm being hard on you, all right? Pay attention to how you come across when you communicate. Intention powers everything, okay? Intention powers the words that come out of your mouth. The decisions you make, the actions you take, and ultimately yield your results, okay? The King of Swords is a truth speaker, okay? You are the King and Queen of Swords, ladies. Queen of Swords. Fellas, King of Swords, same thing. It really doesn't matter. Either way, though, the King of Swords is a truth speaker, okay? When you speak the truth, there is no way to avoid pissing people off. It's going to happen. People are going to get mad. People are going to call you names. People are going to, you know, just period. You're going to piss people off. However, he does not intend to piss you off. He has nothing but the best intentions at heart, whether you get mad or not. Okay, it's not his problem. He knows his intention is to help you by speaking the truth. King of Swords reversed, on the other hand, is a fucking prick. Okay, he does say things with the hope of hurting your feelings. He does say things that he knows is going to piss you off or make you feel stupid. Aquarius, y'all love doing that, making people feel stupid, okay? All right? That's the King of Swords reversed, making you feel stupid. All right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Distinguish the difference between your ego and your intuition, Aquarius. That doesn't mean say that one's better than the other. That just means, oh, okay. Well, when this happens, that's my ego. When this happens, that's my intuition. There's a difference there. And 9 times out of 10, the reason it's so hard to distinguish the difference is because they intertwine together and they braid together, right? They do this. They're all wound up together. See, we intuit something, like something comes up in life and we use our intuition and it turns out to be accurate. The first thing we do is we go, look at me and how intuitive I am. That's the ego, right? I'm the most intuitive thing that ever walked the face of the earth. It's the ego. I'm going to try to logically figure out how to reproduce that intuitive response to keep myself safe in the future. That's all ego. It's all ego. Think about that. You know you've done that. Oh, we've all done it. I've done it too. Come on now. You know you've done it. Anyway, last but not least, Pisces. Thank you, Ms. Mindful, for that 1111. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Last but not least, Pisces. How are y'all doing, Pisces? Hopefully something good here. Two more shuffles for Pisces this week. 2 more. Ooh, the Tower in the reverse. 6 of Cups reversed. All right. All right, so y'all could be dealing with a Leo. I also have Cancer and Libra. Could be anybody, though. I see attempted reconciliation energy in the air here, okay? I think the person you're dealing with definitely wants to come out of conflict, clear the air, put an end to the bad blood, however you want to word that. Everybody words it differently, you know, it's all the same thing. I don't know, though. I kind of feel like this person's too superficial for you. Could be an earth sign. But I feel like you are still very angry about the past. And in the past, you may have felt like this person didn't open up enough and wasn't getting because they have the Ten of Pentacles energy right here, that's superficial. Now, if we are patient, that can very easily turn into something very successful. But for some of you, you weren't patient enough for that to happen. For others of you, it just didn't happen. All right? It was superficial, which, what does that mean? What do I mean? I mean surface level bullshit. I give all of my energy and my intention to the surface level bullshit. You know, money. Who's paying their half of the bills? You know, how we appear on social media. And all this stuff right here. Nothing but, and hey, I'm not preaching against superficial shit. That's fine and good and well. But when that's all I pay attention to, and I don't give any of my attention to the emotional connection, to the love that we share, you know, when I don't pay any attention to that at all, then superficial stuff, that can cause a big ball of animosity to begin to formulate over time, you know. Thanks for that super chat. Corinne, is that how you say your name? Hope I said that right. Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, I think that if communication does come through here, you're gonna pass on this. Okay, yep. Could have been a third party situation for some of you. Magician, all right. So I'm trying to see whether or not actual communication is gonna happen here. The Tower in the reverse tells me that I think that there is, somebody's probably going to attempt to try to reconcile here, but I don't think you're going to take it. I don't think you're going to take it, okay? You're still not over the past yet, okay? You're still not over the past yet. The energy resting in the current moment, or the outcome rather, is the strength in the reverse. Again, I think it's going to take a while for you to, well, it doesn't have to, but for whatever reason, resting in the current moment, I think it is going to take a while for you to actually get over and heal from this, okay? It's going to take you a while. Just remember, do not allow yourself to fight the healing process. We've all done it to one extent or another, but it's a big water sign thing, you know? Big water sign thing. You fight the healing process. When the healing process happens, you rip the scab back off. Why? Because those negative emotions are physiologically addictive. Yes, they are. Cortisol and epinephrine are very addictive, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Again, we all do it. We've all done it. I've done it. You've done it. Every last one of us has done it. But it is a huge water sign thing. Very big. Very big. Getting addicted to those negative emotions. I've heard water signs say that they would rather feel pain than nothing at all. And I'm like, what? The fuck is wrong with you? Fuck some pain, dude. Fuck that shit. You know, but... oh, well, different strokes for different folks. Anyway, advice for Pisces. What advice do we have? Ooh, the Death card. Okay, Six of Swords reversed. All right. So, if this person does try to come back around and apologize, I would accept the apology. Do what you can to, like, basically vibrationally free yourself up from this, but that does not change the fact that it's a done dollar, okay? The only thing that changes is how tightly onto the karmic wheel you are strapped, okay? That's all it does. That's all it does. Let's get 4 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 2 more. Donna, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Boom! The Emperor reversed. All right. A lot of you need to take your hands off the wheel. Quit trying to force it. Quit trying to fight it. Quit trying to make it happen the way you think it's supposed to happen. Okay? How many of you have been doing that? Over and over and over and over and over, and the universe keeps slapping you in the face. Hey, I've been there. We've all been there. Take your hands off the wheel. Maybe I don't really fucking know anything. Universe, you show me. You show me where we're going next. You show me what we're going to do next. See, the thing about the Emperor, not only is he an authority figure, but he's an intelligent authority figure. Okay? He only controls what he actually has control of, which is not everything. Okay? Not everything. Right now, if I were you, I wouldn't entertain too much communication here, okay? just enough to vibrationally free yourself from this situation if you choose to, and you don't have to. You know that, right? You know that you are capable by yourself of getting off the karmic wheel. You can do that. If the person you're dealing with chooses to stay on the karmic wheel, that's their problem, not yours. That's their problem. You are the one who, if you choose to, with your free will and your ability to transmute energy, can unhook from this person. And whenever they choose to do, that's all them. Not you. You don't have to. Okay, I accept your apology. I forgive you for what you did to me. I apologize for what I did to you. Let bygones be bygones. You go that way, I go this way. The ball's in their court at this point. No, I passed you the ball. I don't want that fucking ball. You can have that ball. I don't want it. And if you reject it, it's on them. What do they choose to do with it? It's not your problem. Don't worry about that. You worry about transmuting the energy for yourself and getting off the karmic wheel and healing from this. Okay? That's the number one goal. Seems like it's kind of collective too, because it seems like I've been saying that same thing to a lot of different signs here lately, but if that's what comes through, that's what comes through. Anyway, I feel like the messages all my signs needed to hear have come through. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, look in the description of the video. Speaking of which, here's my stack. I got to get to these as soon as I get off of here. Oh yeah, my Facebook, Instagram, my secondary YouTube channel, all that good stuff is in the description of the video. Anyway, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again, everybody that tuned in and played along with the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Y'all have a good one.